Hi guys, so that's the pattern that I had for the other side. It's really close to this side, except for I really don't need to be that long. And this is the size of my roller, so if I can chop that much off of this side, that means I can add that much more to this side. I'll still have to make a second panel, but I think it's better if I can keep the big panel as big as I can keep it and then finish it up with a smaller one. So that's what I'm working on. Gonna make a new pattern for that. I'll try and fix that. Well guys, went through my first tank of gas in that little heater. It's been cold and I had that thing on full blast and it lasted, I can't tell you how long it lasted because I don't remember, but it lasted longer than I thought it would. And it put out some really nice heat. Doesn't have a blower on it, but that infrared heat is nice heat. Temp started getting cold in here and I'm turned around and the furnace was out. So I'll get another bottle on there. But I am working on the next batch. Or pattern. I used my first pattern and started cutting. Oh, shit. So, okay, so it's a little shorter on that side, a little longer on this side. It's a little longer than the roller will do, but and then when I got this in here, that bottom corner was dropping down too much, so I had to trim that up, and I'm gonna have to trim it around that a little bit. But when I get it close, I will get this thing set on here the best I can, and then I'll get it exactly where it fits the best, which I can't do with one hand. I will take my black marker and I will run a line on both sides of it. That way I can draw out and trim out where I think I need it, and when I put it back on, it sits in the same spot. So that way it's, because if you go a little bit one way or a little bit another, it completely changes everything. So once you get the pattern started, you can put some reference points on the body. Then every time you take it off and you put it back on, you can just slide it over to your reference points, and then you can draw some lines or use your nail and scratch into the cardboard, whatever you gotta do, and you can trim it up, and it always goes to the same spot. That's my trick. So I'll get another bottle on the heater, and I'll keep working on this pattern. Okay, got another tank in there. She's glowing. It's cold tonight, so I gotta keep it on full blast. Yeah, I gotta work on my insulation. Be a whole lot nicer in here once I just stop and freaking finish the insulation. But hey, anyways. Okay, got my pattern close. So I drew a line on the car here and a line on the car here. That way every time I put my panel up, it ends up in the same spot. Otherwise, if you're off just a little bit one way or the other, I'm using this seam here and this seam here to get the bottom, and that is the back and the front. I've got this thing sitting pretty good, except for right around here. I've got to trim this up a little bit more. And once I'm happy with it, I'll trace it on the metal and chop her out. Okay, so she's just a little wide for the bender, roller, whatever you want to call it. I'm really happy how this side fits, so, and that's in good metal. Over here is going to get new metal, keep on going, so I'm going to take it off that side. I need a straight edge, but I don't have one. So that's a straight edge. And I'll draw a line, something like that. It really don't matter what the edge is as long as it's straight, because the next piece has to be built. See how it turns out. If it messes up, I can always start from scratch and build another pattern. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I line it up with my front line. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Anyways, she fits in there pretty decent. So there it is. Takes a little bit to do. If you mess it up, get another piece of cardboard and start over. Use the original pattern to start your new pattern. And just keep trimming and cutting until you get something that really fits nice on the car. That's my trick, is to put reference lines in. That one went bye-bye because I had to shorten this up to get to the roller. So now I think I got enough. Yeah. Whoop. Wrong way. Oh! Man, this stuff is hard to do with one hand. Again? You gotta be kidding me. The struggle is real. Back it down a little bit. And there it goes through. So, that's what I needed. The right shape. And something that went through the roller. And then I'll get this marked onto the sheet metal. And I will set up the tripod, and I am going to, tomorrow, I will try and make that a compound panel with a roller, since I don't have an English wheel. It worked on the other side, so hopefully I can do it again. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Thanks, guys.